Or I can act like I'm the sheriff and have your name on one of these. You're the sheriff of the town. Okay, we are coming up into Calico Ghost Town. What is it? Hi. How are you? So, we've never been here before. It's adults $8, right?
Yeah.
How long does it take to go through the whole thing?
Probably about an hour. Gold panning.
Oh.
Even though we've never had gold here, but they have a gold panning there.
Okay.
It's kind of cool that way because if you can actually pan and get the iron pyrite, it becomes very easy to get gold. So it kind of teaches you to be an expert panner.
Right. On how to do it, but it's not really gold.
Yeah.
Let's go see what adventures await us. Coaches and buses only, and I think we park over here somewhere. Oh, there's a place. What's this place? So we're going to go into this this Calico Ghost Town, and this is more an attraction, I think, for children. You can get children to believe just about anything. So I might say, if I had a group of kids, I'd say, okay, guys, just be careful because, don't go into any of these places alone. I mean, I'm sure right now there's ghosts looking out those windows waiting and watching and hoping that they can get one person to come in, and you get the kids to believe stuff like that, and they're like, ooh, this is really a real ghost town. So let's go and see what the adventure. Oh, they're talking here. The town is, I guess, a model of the town. So it looks like here we have a model of the town.
Howdy, and welcome to Calico Photo Studio, where we do old-time photos. I'm Maria, and I'd like to show you around.
We can get a
Come on
photo.
in.
This is the Calico Telegraph over here. So this is the telegraph. If you want to send a message to another town, you would come here, and then they've got a wire going, maybe on posts or whatever, to the next town, and then you do the little tap. It's called I'll think about it. And it's a telegraph. They call it a telegraph. Here they maybe make furniture, they make tables, stuff that has to do with wood. Then over here we have leather works. So you've got a leathersmith. Calico House, two restaurants. Calico House Restaurant, excuse me, that's not a two. We're going to go over here to the fire station, and it's just a little stagecoach fire. I mean, this is a fire truck. It would be pulled by horses. Town Hall, you have Town Hall. This is where somebody might get married, like City Hall. In our city, it would be City Hall, but this is the Town Hall where the mayor probably has his office. Lane's General Merchandise would be just a typical store for your basic needs. You want flour, you want beans, it's your little grocery store. You want a soda. This is the transportation. We call it a little wagon. Check this out right here. Check this out. All these little stations, virtually, okay, just to have fun and make fun. And oh, I think I'm on the wrong one. Oh my goodness. How's that? That's a little more like it. Cheese. So here they have cold drinks and beef jerky, stuff like that. Everything you're gonna want, that you would normally go to a 7-Eleven for. Let's check it out. So here it looks like it's just a souvenir shop. Basically a souvenir. You would get your little medicines or whatever, like right here that the doctor might prescribe. This might be your pharmacist right here. Actually, I think it is, because if you see the little bowl that they use to mash the medicines. So the pharmacist would also be your store owner. Souvenir shop. Looks like we got a souvenir shop right here.
We got everything you need and a bunch you don't. So
Everything you need and a bunch of things you don't.
if you need help, you can let us know.
Thank you so much. So you get your bags of ice just like you would get at 7-Eleven.
I think I'm gonna get this.
Sure. Or a little something holder.
What is it? What is it?
Babe, if you want something
Earring
big,
case?
if you want something big like this, we can get it on Amazon. Breaker, bubblegum, or whatever. I remember these when I was young. These are made of wax. There's just juice on the inside. You bite it, you suck out the juice, you chew on the wax. We'll get it. We'll get one of those. Let you experience what I got to experience when I was a kid. These are nice little soft.
But I'm no kid no more.
I know, but I want you. And you weren't even born when I was a kid, so.
Really,
Oh,
Pop?
babe, these are jawbreakers. Oh, try to fit that in your mouth and suck on that.
I love your bowls, babe. Your bowls
Babe,
better than this.
You would suck on these until you get to the center. But
I only want to suck your bowls.
That's. You would only be able to put your mouth around that.
It's small. Your bowls are big. Babe. Your bowls are big than this.
Bit bigger than this.
Bigger
Properly
than
spoken.
this. Yep.
There's a green bowl.
For green-minded.
You would put them in your mouth, act like that kid, like you were the adult smoking.
Oh,
From the ice cream man? Did you get yours from the ice cream
I'm
man?
not sure. I know they had them in the stores,
Oh, that's what people
but
say. Like,
you
"Oh, this is an ice cream man."
there's powder in between the bubble gum and the paper, so you would blow, and you were a kid and you blew that,
The
and you
gum
saw,
still puffs.
and you saw the smoke. It looked like smoke, but it's powder coming out. You'd be like, "Oh, I'm an adult. I'm like mom and dad." So here we got the U.S. mail. Okay, so the postmaster would be inside. As you can see, the typewriter. Look at that. We type with a computer keyboard. They actually use that with a little ribbon. Okay, it was a ribbon that when the key struck the ribbon, it would press it to the paper with the, and then you would hear, when they're typing, they're like this, and it's actually typing like our printer would type something out. Okay?
Can I come down for you guys?
Yeah.
It's gonna be $13.99 on a card.
Card, yeah. As a kid, we used to love buying stuff like this. Different guns.
we also have like a pellet can. Oh, this.
Or even a rifle.
These are pellet cans.
Rifle. And it would stick. You could stick it to the mirror or whatever. Or watch this. Watch this. You go like this. I'm not sure exactly, but I think you go. Anyway, that's the sound of the train. Oh, what is this? Or you could act like you're Pocahontas. Me. Hey, Pocahontas. You white man. Or I can act like I'm the sheriff and have your name on one of these. You're the sheriff of the town. Oh, without this. I'm the sheriff. And you get a cowboy hat or whatever. Oh, look at this big old checkers set. Nice. Comment on that. They've got all kinds of shirts and stuff. Lane House and Museum. Let's go see the Lane House and Museum real quick. From 1885 to 1967. It was restored in 1979 in her honor. This is their house. Lane General Merchandise. So this is okay. So what they sold was stuff like general merchandise. For instance, furniture, tables, chests to put your clothes in. And they're coming on in this room. This was obviously the kitchen. And a potbelly stove, they call it. This is the potbelly stove. Their tableware, their dishes, all put in the cupboards and all like that. This is a heater. You would put firewood in here and heat the home. Coming back into this room, looks like, I would imagine, somewhere we're gonna run into a bedroom, but we'll see. Oh, this is where she might do her sewing, stitching clothes, making clothes. Over here, this is what the iron that they would use. They would take the iron, it's just a piece of some sort of a metallic substance that they would heat maybe on the stove, and then iron their clothes. Of course, they have a closet to put their clothes in. All right, and these are some of the tools. And this is how they lit the house most of the time, was a kerosene lamp, okay? And do you know, can you tell me what this is? You know what this is?
I don't know.
It's called a rug beater. They would actually beat the rug to get all the dust off of it, to clean it.
Okay.
That's what that is.
Interesting.
And here, if they were doing business, is a file cabinet. They keep all the bills,
All of your IRS.
all their bills in order. Let's go. I think, oh, look at the bathtub that they would use. Look at how that bathtub's made of wood, metal for the legs. That is really old. This has got to be the bedroom, but I don't see a bed. But anyway, there's a closet and so forth in there. I'm thinking that might be a butter churn.
A butter, yeah. I've seen that one in TikTok.
Yes, you would make butter with that.
Very classic.
The pictures that they took, do you know when they took a picture like this?
A sugar daddy.
Yeah, when they took pictures like this though, the person had to sit completely still for like at least 10 minutes in order for them to, the photographer to keep the lids open and then to develop it. It took quite a bit of time to take an actual picture. They took a train across country, you know, a lot of them to get the workers to the mines, you know. They go pick people up, bring them to the meatpacking mines. And most of the locomotives, train locomotives were propelled by steam and not coal. Today we would have a place to put our bicycles. Back then, they had these things set up throughout the town, and this is where you would tie your horse up. Call this little thing here a buggy. This is a buggy, maybe one or two people, horse driven. This is how you would just go back and forth from your home to here. What's it called? Up here it says the
Stagecoach stop.
This is where the stagecoaches or the buses that maybe would carry 8 people at one time, and it might only come twice a day because it was traveling all across the country, okay, and going to the next town and wherever you needed to go. You would come here and buy a ticket, just like a bus ticket. Now I think this over here is your little outhouse. This is your restroom where you can, let's go see what that looks like. This is your outhouse, and look what it's made of. It's made of clay and rock. Holy cow, there's somebody on the toilet. What? Come on and look at this old miner. This miner that probably is, you know, coming. Oh, and he's reading a telephone book, or that's a magazine. This is young hen. So this is obviously an Asian person would have a little house or a hut. They would charge people. It says here, Chinese bathtub. Back scrub for 5 cents, full scrub for 10 cents, and any size. So a person would actually come here to get their bath if they wanted to pay for it.
Like a waiting shed.
It's a wagon. It's a wagon, horse-driven wagon. It's a place to wait for.
There's a maze here. Maze.
Oh, babe. Right here, this is how they mined. They brought the coal out of the mine or the gold out of the mine on like a little train track. And that's kind of like a wheelbarrow, but you would push it on the track.
$5.50.
Y'all be leaving any minute now.
Okay.
How much?
$5.
$5.50 per person. How many we got here?
Do you see how he just added the 50 cents on?
How many we got here?
We got 2.
It's gonna be $11 even, boss. Thank you. And we're gonna take off any moment, okay, y'all?
Thank you.
No problem.
Here.
Okay.
Let's go for the train ride. Take you off. Train conductor today, train driver, train whatever. I don't care about titles today. And before we take off, there's some things you need to know. First things first, I tell some pretty horrible jokes. For example, how can you find a lost train?
How?
You follow the tracks, y'all.
You what?
You follow the tracks.
Oh.
And the folks, what do you call a rich cow?
What?
Spoiled milk.
Very
Last
funny.
one, I promise it's the worst one yet. And that is, why was the cow upset, y'all?
Why?
She was moody at her brother for being a coward. That's why, y'all. Another thing about this here train ride, you folks want to remain seated at all times. All I'm trying to say is just sit down. Do not get on up, y'all. Finally, just keep all articles that you want to keep inside the cart at all times. That includes your arms, your legs, your hat, your glasses, phones, and partners and kiddos and whatnot. Because if they go overboard, I'm not stopping or coming back.
Howdy, folks. This is Hard Rock Harris, the Calico and Odessa Railroad.
Howdy there, folks. Y'all please stay seated as we take a ride together along the back country of Old Calico. As we go around this first curve, we notice the miners' cabins built along the canyon walls. As crude as they appear, they were ideal for protecting us from the hot summers and cold winters here at Calico. And perfect for the independent types.
Had you hacked and blasted away the rock.
During the boom years, Calico's tent go. After the mining ended, to say it was mainly abandoned.
Here is now pointing. Look at the last letter in Calico and run your eyes down beside that mountain, belonging to several different mines. However, the only mine that is open daily for guests to safely go into themselves is the Maggie Mine.
Continues to this day.
That's where they used to blow up, to set off the dynamite. Little chisels.
They may be trespassing, and to remind claim jumpers to stay away. Remember how the first traces of silver were discovered right on the ground in the spring of 1881, and Calico's silver rush was on. And that would walk.
What do you call that?
Ore crusher. A horse would go around and around and around.
Processing milk. Of course, by the 1880s, this method was cut.
Please come back and join us again.
Hope y'all learned a few things because I know I did it. And if y'all enjoyed
That would be cool.
Okay, wait. My turn. Okay, this is the Maggie Mine Company. Okay, get ready. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay,
We don't have
head
to.
stuck.
Yeah, just
Okay, we are about to go into the Maggie Mine Cave. Okay, so just follow me. Coming through, here's the entrance, and I believe afterwards we're going to get locked in. So, have a good day, guys. Oh, look at that! So these are some of the things that they would
Howdy,
mine.
folks, and welcome to the Maggie Mine, one of the most historic in Southern California. Before your journey into the mine, we'll give your eyes a chance to get accustomed to the dark as we give you a mini education on the type of minerals Calico is famous for.
The mine shaft. And these boards right here, you see these boards? They put these up to kind of help the brace. So if there were to be an earthquake, and it would hopefully withstand the earthquake and keep the rock from crushing the miners. And here is actually, look at this. There are steps up here, and like, let's say, okay, so if they wanted to get some rock, they would lower that bucket down, and then that's how they would get rid of the rock down here. Hello, sir. This is the mining cave, I take it. Yes, thank you. Thank you for having us. We're going to the right. Okay, so coming in. The lights that they use, I don't know what they were, but they're not what they were back then, I'm sure. They would be using like lamps with what's that called? Whoa! Fuck! Don't scare me like that. Oh shit! You ain't getting me this time. Oh, what's this? Well, this is an ore chute. This is how the silver-bearing ore would be transported from a level above up to where it would be loaded into an ore car and pushed outside the mine. Removable gates were installed at the chute openings to prevent accidents.
Here at the deepest portion of Dead Man's Drift, you can see early miners hard at work, seeking that elusive silver vein. This part is used because of
This way. Come on in. Hard rock mining. Oh. This is going to be the way out. Well, here's where they slept. Have a little stove. And do you see how the stove has a little muffler going outside somewhere to where they could actually not have that smoke up in here? Hey guys, oh, you got oh, those are coins. Look, people throw coins in there. And then over here.
Are those real money?
Yes.
Oh.
That's people. People here, they throw it in. They try to get it in, like, let's say if they try to get it in one of those things over there, watch. A penny.
Dang,
Oh,
almost.
Almost. He's pretty good up.
Exit.
Aren't you glad you don't have to go up one of those old wooden ladders? This exit has been widened beyond its original size in order that plenty of air can come in the magnifying tunnel. Okay.
Be careful.
Hey, we're on our way up and out of the mine, guys. This was a very, very interesting experience. Due to the natural rustic features of Calico, be careful of the uneven ground conditions while walking through the ground.
Ooh la la. Sexy bat. Yeah. I love it.
What, mine?
Yep.
This is what they call a lookout point. We're gonna go see exactly what it looks out over.
Thank you.
Oh wow. Careful.
Careful.
People try to come in and get your gold. As you can see, everybody, this is the end of the trip for the Calico Ghost Town, and we hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. It was definitely a learning experience. Take care.